It's the Cornermen Radio Live with BARZINI. Shout out to the whole LDBC. Keith Thurman versus Manny Pacquiao. I've been truly excited for this fight. I haven't been excited for a lot of boxing fights this year that have been happening lately. But Keith and Manny is a fight I've always wanted to see for a long time. When Manny was the WBO champion and Keith was the unified champion, this fight made much more sense back then in 2017 before Pacquiao lost to Jeff Horn, and Keith was still not active, but still fighting. This was an extreme fight I always wanted to see. It was probably my number one fight of 2017 until Jeff Horn beat Keith Thurman. Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao, excuse me. So, Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman is finally official. I was right. I told 78 Sports TV. I told Boxing 9, my co-host. I kept telling everybody this fight was going to happen, man. There's no way Manny Pacquiao was going to pick Errol Spence. That would be like suicide. He wasn't going to fight Terence Crawford because, we seen what happened over there. I knew he wasn't going to fight Danny because Danny fought in April. It would be too quick. Not saying Danny wouldn't have came back for Manny, but I just don't see it. And they said PBC and Showtime signed Manny Pacquiao for a 2-fight deal, so it wouldn't make sense for Manny to fight Danny. Now, if Mikey won and beat Errol Spence, I understand why that fight would have been made, but it didn't. Keith Thurman showed vulnerability in his last fight with Josecito Lopez, so it's a fight that it had to be the easier opponent than other. And out of Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, the only fight I could have seen was Keith Thurman. We saw Mikey lost. Danny, it wouldn't have been a sellable fight. So, but the press conference was beautiful. The one thing I'm not too excited about that I heard is a rematch clause in the contract, and also Keith Thurman saying Manny can take PEDs, so I guess there's no VADA, no testing for this fight. I don't know if it's a fact or anything, but the shocking thing that Keith Thurman said he will beat him no matter what he takes, and that was like beautiful to see. Like, yo, this dude say he will beat Manny Pacquiao no matter what he take, no matter what juice he on, he still can beat him. If Keith Thurman ain't back, I don't know what they talking about. Keith Thurman not back, because Keith Thurman is hella confident just saying those words. Maybe he's trying to sell the fight. I don't know, but if he feels that confident in himself, I think Keith Thurman is back and better than ever, man. This is the one fight they had to give Keith Thurman. This is the one fight Keith Thurman has been asking for longer than anybody in boxing history. You know what I'm saying? He's been calling out Manny and Floyd the longest. So if Al Heyman didn't deliver on Keith, I don't see Keith Thurman just staying with Al Heyman anymore. He would have had to go with Bob or Eddie Hearn or somehow, because if he can't get the one thing he's been asking for and Manny signed with PBC, that would be bonkers, you know what I mean? But as far as the fight, I do think this is a Fight of the Year candidate. I do believe this is going to be a 7-5. I think Keith Thurman will win 7 rounds. I do believe Manny will win 5 rounds. I still rock with Keith. I know a lot of people hate him. I know people dislike his moves. But I'm going to still rock with my number one favorite fighter, man. Keith is my guy, man. And it's not a lot of people I'm a fan of in boxing anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm heard and Keith Thurman are the only two guys that I'm truly fans of. Like, besides from them fighting, I can support their merchandise. You know, I will go to their fights, and I don't even go to fights really. You know what I'm saying? You have to be my friend or something for me to go to your fight. You know what I mean? But those are the only two people I know I would support besides just boxing. You know what I'm saying? Besides just watching them, really spend my hard-earned money, not just to watch boxing, but just to support them guys. You know what I mean? But I love this fight. I'm glad this fight is made, and it's something to look forward in this 2019. So, but like, subscribe, comment, and click the icon bell. It's Cornermen Radio. We out.